Hello, and welcome to this theory of Project Wingman. Now, we're just going to get right into this because I'm not Magpie and I'm not going to jokes. Now, Project Wingman has a very disappointing ending if you've ever played through the campaign. The campaign just cuts off right at the end. And it sucks. It's very annoying, too. It pretty much, more or less, is just a cliffhanger. As you know, it just, at the end of the game, after you shoot down Crimson 1, he explodes, and then it pretty much just fades to black. So it's like, what happens? Which is very, very annoying. Now, my guess is, this is a crazy theory, and I think it's awesome. I think that Monarch makes his own country. What I mean by that is, I think Monarch takes over the entire Cascadia or Federation, whatever that area is, in conquest mode. That is what I think the real ending is basically the conquest mode. It's basically Hitman, Prez, Monarch, Prez, and Galaxy, because we don't know if Galaxy dies. I think that's them going and taking over basically that country and saying, you know what, now we have our own country. Fuck all of you, pretty much. Now there's a few little things that kind of help with this, and kind of all compact together, kind of reason why I say this. Now, why is Monarch named Monarch? Monarch, they pretty much just say Monarch is Monarch, so it's like, okay. We know that Monarch is, well, a monarchy, so a king kind of thing, a king, a queen, something like that. Now, from what we know, Diplomat is named Dip because he's a former ambassador's son, and I should have looked this up, but I forgot to look this up. But it's the girl in your unit. Either her name is, I forgot what the frick her thing is, but she's a former pilot, so we know that much. So my guess is that they named Monarch because either he's the king of the Sicarios, he's their best pilot. He's either the king of the skies, and that's why they call him Monarch, or he's a former king. That is my guess on that, why they named him Monarch. So, but we're going to go with he is a former king for this. So, he's a former king. That's what I'm going to go with. Maybe work, may not work, who knows. So, there's that. Now, obviously, Diplomat and I forgot the other freaking girl's name. Now I'm mad. The girl in the F-15. I'm mad at myself because I forgot her name. But anyway, I mean, there's stuff written down. Oh well, whatever. But we know both of them get shot down at the second to last mission. Now we know they get shot down. I don't remember if they die. If it's confirmed or not, they die. But hey, who knows? But for Galaxy, we don't see him get shot down. So Galaxy could have lived. Granted, it's a bit of a long shot, considering pretty much everybody dies in that last mission, except you, somehow, but it's not impossible that Galaxy could have survived. So, Galaxy could have easily survived, and Prez could have either been at the highway, or with you in an F-14, because I think the F-14 is like the best plane you can get. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the F-14 is the best plane that Prez is in with, that you can have Prez with you. So, anyway. So, Galaxy could be alive, and you're a former king. So, what about another thing? What Crimson 1 says at the end. He says you no longer have a country. You don't have a country to return to. Well, what if that gives the idea to Monarch, and that the fact that he's a former king, and Galaxy's still alive, and Prez is still alive, and they're like, you know what, we'll follow you. Why not make our own country? Why not? Now, another thing we need to bring up is the deal that the Sicarios make. What is the thing they get? Is it a weapon? Is it money? Is it just that highway base? Who knows? My guess is it's some kind of weapon. Mostly because of what Prez says. Prez says in, I think it's the mission right after that, but I played the entire game in Prez, if you can't figure that out. But anyway, I think what Prez says is some kind of weapon. Either it is one of the super planes of the game, or it's a cordium-tipped bomb, missile, something like that. Something that's terrifying and could or could not make other countries like, hey, don't mess with us kind of thing. Because, especially if it's a cordium-tipped bomb or missile, we've already seen what those things can do. And what the super planes can do too, so who knows. Now, another thing. Prez says she will follow you. We know that she's like, you know what? With everything that's going on, I know you're good. So, what if Monarch is gaining a following? Either in the mercenaries, through the Federation, through Cascadian people. What if he's just gaining a following of people? And maybe that's what the Higher Den actually is. Or maybe the Higher Den is just him hiring mercenaries to say, hey, let's go make our own country. That could be it too. But with all that being said, I really kind of think Conquest Mode is the actual ending. Is that whatever's left to Sicario and all their people, they're like, you know what? Fuck Cascadia. Fuck the Federation. Let's go make our own country. Now, that could even be because since Monarch is gaining a following, or just the Sicarios in general are gaining a following. There could be that. So there's all that. And if you think about it, their flag could literally just be their emblem, the Sicario emblem, which is honestly what I think it is. But with all that together, think about this. Monarch could be a former king. Galaxy is alive, we know that, and Prez is alive. What Crimson One says, that's a good thing. The whole deal going down, what is it? And the fact that Prez says she will follow you, we know for a fact she will. So, pretty much you're getting a following. So, why not? Why wouldn't Monarch just say, you know what? I'm gonna make my own fucking country. Fuck all these people. Fuck this war. Fuck the Federation. Fuck the Cascadians. I'm making my own damn country. Oh, and if you curse, Prez is actually a Federation. Prez is former Federation. Fun fact. But yeah, like I said, why wouldn't Monarch, or just the Sicarios in general, just say, fuck it, we're gonna make our own fucking country. So, that's my crazy crackpot theory. If it's right, it's right. If it's not right, oh well, who cares? It's just a theory. Yeah, I'm not gonna copy Matt Pat. I'm not a Matt Pat. But again, that is my theory. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Who knows? Maybe we'll have to see unless they make another Project Wingman 2. Something like that. Anyway!